Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Out there, great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Here's the return from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback takes off, now looking to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Wants to throw it. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. And they had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Quarterback, the pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Looking for some space. It's Hill. They've got him in the backfield. It's a 4-yard loss.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. They'll ride the back again here.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. Play action. He's looking to throw. On the move now. Pass ball is incomplete, but there's a flag. Really keep the drive alive.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the defensive back, and who is actually going to get their hands on the ball. I can't really blame him for this one, because an incompletion will always be more welcome than an interception.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. out there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Looking downfield, it's Moore. The pass rush closing in. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure works.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long. The defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Takes into the clear. Now here he goes. Past the 20. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Sooners, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. Retakes the field. They're coming off a 3 and out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Scanning the field. It's Moore. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? The receiver grabs it. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Quick throw to the left. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
The Sooners are in the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Tatum. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. And the Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. That's a design quarterback keeper. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point was up and good. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The back's got it. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. To throw, it's Moore. Looking for the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Perry. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Oregon, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking right, this one caught. And the gain just good enough for a first down. They bring him down. The sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Boy, this is outstanding by this offense. 3rd down conversion. The wideout sells that he's going to go downfield, turns and breaks back to the quarterback, sees the quarterback's eyes, and he puts the football right on his numbers. Very nice 3rd down conversion on the curl.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Try and muscle for the first down. Picks up the force, looking for more. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Sooners' offense is on the move now. And they'll go right back to him on first down. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. 2nd down, looking to throw it. He's looking deep here. Catch laid down inside the 25. That's a solid gain to move the sticks as the first quarter clock winds down. Hit the quarter break. It's Oklahoma on top. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Timeout, Oklahoma. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw it on first down. Tries to get it to the running back. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He'll be taken down, but a penalty flag on the field. So the big gain wiped away by the penalty, and the offense moving backwards. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. From the shotgun, drops back. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. Finds his target, and it's complete. And we're able to get him down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Perfect 2 for 2 on third downs this drive, but they'll need 10 yards here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Taylor. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. The Sooners will look to convert here on fourth down. Has a pass to the end zone. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Sooners. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it in the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kickoff a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Running with purpose. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Throwing off play action. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Looking to pass. It's Moore. It's another deep shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On first down, it's play action. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. They got him again. He's like a statue back there.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually he comes home with a sack.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
You are flirting with disaster as a quarterback when you're throwing off your back foot on 3rd and long. That's a textbook example of how pressure and rushing a throw can compound the struggles in this passing game.
And he takes it around the 20. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's found some room at the 45. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he's set up with a first down at the 41.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
That completion makes it second and medium. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Now it's second down here. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Looking to scramble. That's caught. It's Hill. Gets out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Using his legs on the scramble.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
The Ducks are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's hit as he throws it. Touchdown, Ducks. They connect for 6. Man, Kirk, he hung in there a long time, stands and delivers a touchdown strike.
Yeah, he showed incredible toughness there in the pocket by letting the defender come right into him, not affect the throw, and he gets rewarded with a score. That's how to lead in offense by example.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. bringing pressure. Off target and incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
Here we go.
Trying to find room. It's Tatum. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
On the ready.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Thomas. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So here comes third and long. Trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long. Looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 44 yards away. He knocks it through with confidence. And that will extend their lead even further. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. 5-yard gains over 2nd and 5.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
To throw, it's Moore. Makes a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Makes the grab. It's Moore. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Nice grab. It's Moore. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Ducks are going to keep this drive rolling. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into the wall. They've got it for a loss. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. A good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try. To throw, it's Moore. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. He could go.
They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick in return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Quick completion to the tight end. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone. The Sooners come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line.
Got it. Okay, ready?
And looking to throw now on first down. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's wide open. Look out. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Fourth down. The offense will go for it. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted. Picked off by the defense. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator. Playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half. Throwing the football. I don't disagree with it. But now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Back to pass. It's Moore. Running out of time in the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Looking deep to the right side. Oh, and almost intercepted again. A chance for a fourth pick. Brings up third down.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
And the Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack. The Ducks come up to the line in the hurry-up.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they'd given up. But here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Ducks pick up enough to get a first down there. Dropping back. It's Moore. Pressure is coming. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. The Ducks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Handoff to the back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down call here.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Back to throw. It's Moore. Looking for 6. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
This should be the last play of the quarter. It's an option look. Oh, they've got him behind the line. It's a tackle for loss to wrap up the 3rd quarter. He's hit the quarter break, Kirk. Oklahoma has the lead. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets while we have a chance. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. The Sooners offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. Takes the handoff. It's Tatum. Powers through. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. And now the running back's got it again. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. The 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always 1 touch away from a huge play. And here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback from the start of the 25. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Moore. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Oregon. As they come roaring back now.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point gets him within a touchdown. 31-24. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Takes the handoff, heads to the right.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that previous play.
Pace, 27, jump. Ready.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Pulls it in. It's Cook. They stop him, but it's a first down. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Man, I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
He's going to hand this off. Not a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
Important second down play coming up.
Here we go.
Working clock with the ground game. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Here we go.
In the red area, it's Tatum. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy and keep this quarterback from running.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Design quarterback run. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker.
He's tackled at the 9-yard line. Now, 4th down.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal, Tim. Hold your breath here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw. It's Moore. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a late, deep throw. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Davison. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short games are not going to help you.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. Hit as he released it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware.
Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Throws up, 4th down.